This version of Infiniti's M luxury performance sedan has some pretty big shoes to fill. The previous generation M35 was one of Consumer Reports' top-rated vehicles, effectively combining luxury and performance. Is the new M37 an evolution of the car we loved, or has Infiniti changed it for the worse? The old M was square and upright, but the new car, it's much curvier and sleeker, like it's attempting to do a much better job of standing out in the crowded luxury car market. On the road, the M rides really well. It's a firm, sporty ride, but the suspension does a good job of absorbing bumps. You never feel as if the ride's harsh or uncomfortable. On the highway, the ride is smooth and sedate, with just a bit of wind and road noise coming through. However, don't expect the isolation of a Lexus. The M is a large sedan, but it's really well balanced, with limited body roll and quick, well-weighted steering that provides good feedback. On our track, the Infiniti is really fun to drive. It understeers a bit at its limits, but it posted a very impressive speed in our avoidance maneuver. If the heart of a car is its engine, then the Infiniti M has two very worthy ones. The top engine's a 5.6-liter V8. The base engine is the same 3.7-liter V6 that we really loved in the Infiniti G sedan. It makes the M extremely quick and almost like a 4-passenger sports car. Fuel economy is pretty good for a car this size and which delivers this much performance. But like many luxury cars, it requires premium fuel. One drawback, however, is that the engine sounds raspy at startup and coarse at high revs. Another sports car-like attribute are the brakes, which did excellent in both the wet and the dry. Our car is equipped with Infiniti's technology package. It costs several $1,000s and includes a number of electronic safety features. They vary from useful to annoying, but fortunately you can turn each one off. The forward collision system warns the driver if a crash is about to happen, but it's overly sensitive and very distracting in traffic. More annoying is the car's lane departure system. It uses electronic stability control to guide the car back into the lane if you wander. It's a useful feature to guard against driver fatigue, but the beeping gets annoying, so we usually turned it off. The blind spot warning system also utilizes electronic stability control to keep you from merging into a car that's sitting in your blind spot. The M has 3 driving modes: normal, sport, and eco, the latter of which uses pedal resistance to push back on the throttle. This should help you use less throttle and therefore less gas. It pushes back pretty hard, but fortunately you can adjust that. Inside the cabin, the M is really well finished, with leather, wood, and lots of soft touch panels throughout. While the M's a large car, that doesn't translate to the interior, which feels a bit snug. The wide center console, low roof, high dash, and high window sills all contribute to that closed-in feeling. Despite that, visibility is actually pretty good, helped in part by the large side mirrors and the rear-view camera, which is appreciated during reversing. It's pretty easy for both short and tall drivers to find a comfortable seating position behind the power-adjustable steering wheel. Another power feature is a motorized safety belt, which snugs up against the driver when the car is started. It can be a little unsettling at first, but it quickly lets slack back in. The front power-adjustable seats are both supportive and comfortable, but it's difficult to access the seat controls with the door closed. One other drawback, the seatback itself was a little too short to support those with longer torsos. The rear seat's roomy and comfortable enough for 2 adults, but squeezing in a 3rd adult means that they're going to be pretty intimate with their knees, thanks to the large center tunnel. Like most luxury and near-luxury cars, the Infiniti M's interior is filled with buttons, but fortunately, that means you don't have to use the controller or touchscreen to handle most everyday functions. Unfortunately, some of those buttons are small, and most of them are spread wide across the dash. Luckily, Infiniti uses really large fonts on the touchscreen, and the navigation system is one of the best in the business. So, the Infiniti M remains one of our top-rated luxury sedans. It does an excellent job of combining performance with a well-finished, comfortable interior.